fat-free oatmeal cookies. Did you know that the percentage of overweight children and adolescents in the U.S. has nearly tripled since the early 1970s? More than 1 in 5 children between the ages of 6 and 17 are now considered overweight. The likelihood that you're going to be overweight as an adult, if you're overweight as a child, the likelihood that you're going to become overweight as an adult the percentage is really high. Among Americans aged 20 and older, 149.3 million people are overweight in the United States. Down to Earth website states that in 2004, 60% of all Americans had at least one chronic health condition, including cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. All of these conditions, as well as stroke, depression, arthritis, are complications of obesity. The oatmeal cookies that I'm going to make they have 0 grams of fat and they're only 77 calories. On food.com website states that their recipe, their best oatmeal cookie recipe, they have 3.7 grams of fat and 86.4 grams of fat. And which is not that much in difference, but every little bit counts when you're trying to watch your weight or you don't want to have higher or any other kind of health problems. Everybody can make these cookies. You can make them for your children as a healthy snack, or you can make them for your grandparents, a neighbor. It's just a good option rather than the full-fledged fat cookies. Okay. I'm going to show you how to make the fat-free oatmeal cookies. First, you need to gather all of the ingredients. You'll need brown sugar, white sugar, applesauce, all-purpose flour, baking powder, salt, ground cinnamon, rolled oats, and raisins. You'll also need 2 mixing bowls, a cookie sheet, a mixing spoon, and then a regular teaspoon. And first of all, you need to wash your hands because you want to make fat-free cookies, not like cookies with germs in them. So it's very important that you wash your hands first. Okay, and then you need to take all of these ingredients I'm about to tell you about and then put them into a big bowl. You need 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of white sugar, 3/4 cup of applesauce, 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Once you put all that in the bowl, you just mix it until it is completely mixed up, and there's a difference right there of what the pre-mixing and the mixed with. Whenever you have it all mixed up, you're going to take 1 cup of rolled oats and pour into the bowl. And then you could do 1/2 cup of raisins, and you can also add nuts, but a lot of people are allergic to nuts, so I didn't add the nuts in there. And then that's just a before, and then after I started that, that's what your mixture is supposed to look like. After you have it all mixed up, you'll take your teaspoon and you'll drop an even round spoon onto your cooking sheet. And then that's what it'll look like whenever you put it on there. And then you'll set your timer for 10 minutes, which I use the timer that's on my microwave. You'll put your cookies into the oven, and whenever the timer goes out, well, when the timer ends, then you'll take your cookies out of the oven. And then you have to let your cookies cool for 5 to 10 minutes. Whenever they're fully cooled, you take them off the cookie sheet and then put them onto a serving plate. And that's what they look like whenever they're done being cooked. But then you'll probably have some leftover cookie mix, so then you'll just repeat the process of putting it on a cookie sheet and cooking it. And that's how you make fat-free oatmeal cookies. The benefits of that, it's all sorts of diseases, and everybody knows somebody that could use a fat-free cookie. And I have the recipes printed out to give everybody, and then I also have the cookies. And I'm not going to lie, they don't taste as good as cookies.
Oh, God.
But if you need the fat-free you know, they're better for you, so I'm done.
Oh, you have some to sample.
So much more fun.
I thought that was.
Fake ones.
Yes.
Play.
Precise minutes was